everyone, it's really good to see you all. So today we are discussing the 5 reasons your resume gets ignored. And last one is the most important if you're not a fresher. So let's get started. So first up, not customizing your resume. Imagine trying on shoes that didn't fit. It's uncomfortable, right? In the similar way, your resume needs to fit the job you're applying for. Customize it by matching your skills with what the job needs. So do it before applying to that job. Reason 2. A messy look. If your resume looks like a messy room, employees won't want to stay. So keep it neat, organized and easy to read. And don't just write a lot of paragraph in your resume. This is a very common mistake freshers do. Third reason. Missing keywords. So imagine your resume is a treasure map and the keyword are the treasures. Use the same words from the job listing to get noticed by automated system. So many a time it happens that you have a lot of experience and many things, but since your resume didn't have the keyword related to that, the automated system directly rejected your resume, right? So you didn't able to move ahead in the process further. And that is just because the reason that you didn't explore much about the keywords that is required for that particular job posting. So please do try to have this in mind that missing keyword is a big no. If you have made your resume, just try to add the similar keyword that is related to that particular job posting, and it would be very helpful. Now, fourth reason would be the oopsie mistakes. So typos and errors are like spilled juice on a nice shirt. It didn't look good, right? So ask your friend, ask your senior and anyone you know to review your resume once so that you can remove all those oopsie movements or mistakes just before getting it caught in an interview. And it happens that you did some very minor mistake and you didn't ask any of your friend to check it out. And in your interview, you can able to see that particular mistake very clearly. So be ready for it and try to avoid all these things by taking help of your seniors, your friend, your family members, anyone who can help in order to review your resume once. Don't hesitate. It's not like the way that people start judging you on the basis of your resume. It's just because the reason that you want to avoid all those final mistakes that you could make in a interview. So take help from people, and I'm very sure that people are quite helpful and they really want to help you. So just do that, and even you also try to review your friend's resume so that you all can avoid these oopsie mistakes, which is a very minor mistake, but it make a huge impact. So avoid it at the very first. Now, this is the very important thing which many of the experienced employee face. So if you are a fresher, you don't require to explain the gaps in your resume. But if you are an experienced person, if you have unexplained gaps in your resume, then it would be a problematic thing, because the employee might think what you are doing in that particular thing, and it is a very important thing if you are applying after having some point of experience and a bit of unexplained gaps. So think about the thing like how you want to explain that gap, and I have also made a video about explaining gaps in a resume, so you can watch that also, and be ready to explain all of these unexplained gaps and fill them with some relevant activities. So this is very minor thing, but this plays a very crucial role, because I have some of my experienced friends who have their gaps in the resume, and just because of that reason the recruiters rejected them, because they are not able to explain them properly. So it's not the case that if you have gaps in your resume, the recruiter will reject you. It is not the case, but if you can't explain it, then you have to suffer a lot. Now let's talk about the winning recipe. So first is know the company. Learn about the company and show that knowledge in your resume. Second, neat and tidy. Keep your resume looking clean and easy on the eyes. This is very important. The first impression is the last impression is really a thing, and you have to keep that in mind. Now, third, use magic words. Sprinkle in the same words the job listing uses so that your resume didn't get rejected by the automated systems, right? And you will able to move to further rounds. This is very important thing which might people ignore. Now, fourth, check for oopsies. Always double check for mistakes. This is very, very important because it becomes very embarrassing if you are in an interview and you found that it has some spelling mistakes, some grammatical mistakes. So it would be very, very awkward. So avoid that. Now, last, if you are not a fresher and if you have an experience and if you're not explaining the gaps in your resume properly, then it would be a problem. So be ready to explain any gap in your resume or in your work history. So yeah, this is it for this video. I hope this helps. Please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.